2025 Supreme S240. Massive boat coming in at 24 feet. This one's sitting in a frost white hull and interior deck with a stone gray main stripe. We did a matte black Chromex decals on the corners. Did a black F-Series Roswell tower. Equipped on there is a set of Roswell rotating board racks, a So Long Bimini, and there's also a pair of Wet Sounds Rev 10 tower speakers up there. This boat is ballasted up right now, so you get that platform sitting nice and even to the water. This also has quick surf and the silent stinger plate on it. So we come around to the front. We have 30% window tint on the windshield, and you're gonna see that shark fin gator step kit that goes around the full interior and gunnels of the boat. Nicely equipped, really pretty boat as it sits on the water. It's a classy look. Let's jump inside and check out the interior on the S240. All right, on the interior of the S240, we have our main vinyl in Whisper Gray, which is a tinge darker than true white. You can see kind of the gunnel over here in frost white, and then the Whisper Gray right next to it. A little bit of contrast there. Just a nice color for keeping temps down on the seats, but also being a little bit easier to keep clean than frost white. Accents are in onyx black, so we have piping and the main accent here with the outside the box texture in black. White stitching. We did shark fin gray gator step over black on the floors. Just a nice, simple, clean interior on this boat. S240 has this nice big sun pad on the back here. On either side of the step pad is a storage locker slash cooler with drains. We also have the ski pylon in here that pops up and twists to stay up. Coming in at 24 feet, there's a lot of room in this thing. It's very, very spacious behind the windshield. The bow has a lot of room to stretch out as well, and there's a great amount of storage underneath the seats here as well. Before we go through the interior, let's open up the back. I have the engine running because I'm filling up some ballast. So you can see we have the optional plug and play bags here. And a PCM 6-liter multi-port injection with 409 horsepower. That's paired up with the 1.7-to-1 gear reduction transmission and the heavy-duty prop to make this thing gets a little bit more torque at those lower speeds. So when you're loaded up with ballast, this thing's gonna get up on plane just fine, especially with the stinger plate down, which really, really helps a lot. Ballast wise, we have 5 ballast locations, so the 2 bags on either side of the engine. We have a hard tank under the floor on either side, and then a belly tank as well. That's coming in roughly 4,300 pounds total. Going through the main seating area, our side inlays, we have the Champ audio package. So you have these 8-inch speakers. There's 6 of those plus a 12-inch sub. And then our 2 Wet Sounds Rev 10s up on the tower for your tower speakers. While we're on the tower, we do have, again, a So Long Bimini top. Super, super easy to open and deploy that. Has surf pockets on the roof. We've got rotating Roswell board racks on this F-Series Roswell tower as well. Main seating compartments here that lead into our storage are hinged, and we have nice lined storage compartments, no carpet, so nothing's gonna hold water down in there. Kind of have these 2 bench seats that open up and kind of communicate all the way down the side, as well as the smaller piece up here that opens. Underneath here on our love seat is the dual batteries. If we open up into the OB, massive storage under here. You can see our amps are mounted towards the back there, the Wet Sounds amps, and nice wide storage here underneath. You can see a drop-in cooler there, soft-sided cooler that is included with the boat too. Making our way over to the helm, we have the wireless clamping phone charger here on the left side. Our driver's seat, massive. Super comfy. We have a nice flip-up bolster if you want to sit up a little higher. This also rotates and slides forwards and backwards. Coming up to the screen here, we have a nice center-mounted screen. It's recessed down low enough with this nice tall windshield where you have great visibility out of the front of the boat. But simple. It's the same screen we've had for the past couple years. We can run all of our ballast on here, make adjustments to our surf system, make speed adjustments. You adjust your stinger plate with the little toggle switch here to the left of the steering wheel. And you have your stereo controls and rider presets. So you find that perfect wave one day, save it, you can come back to it next time you're out on the water. Over here on the right, we have toggle switches for our lighting and bilge and blower, some open accessory switches, horn, all that good stuff. There's a charging port down here, USB. We have a curved mirror, PTM mirror on the windshield. Inside the glove box is actually our battery switch and our head unit for the stereo. So it's a Wet Sounds head unit to power everything. And a couple charging ports in the glove box. Coming up into the bow, we do have the slide-in air dam option on the boat. So keep the wind coming through, from coming through on a cold day. And then up into our nice spacious bow of the S240. Having this kind of rounded off bow, it kind of has the traditional bow look to it. I think they did a really good job with the styling of this boat. Not everybody nails the kind of rounded bow, but having this thin deck line just makes these boats look super sleek. But at the same time, you sit down nice and deep in the bow as well, so you feel secure in here. Nice high seat backs, and it's a good place to be. You can stretch out and fit a couple people up here, no problem. They're gonna have plenty of room, lots of storage underneath the bow as well. You can see we have all of our fenders for the boat on that side, and then coming over to this side, even more storage because we have access to this helm pod. And this also opens up into the boat cover rolled up there nicely, but lots of usable space in this boat, which is really, really great. Never underestimate the value of storage in a boat for sure. So pretty much covers it on this thing. We're gonna I've got the ballast topped off, so let's roll out and get some running footage. All right, there's Preston in the 2025 Supreme S240. Beautiful fall day. We're filming some boats on the river. Got any questions? It's 2025 Supreme S240. Give us a call at N3 Boatworks, 317-845-9253.